Hi everyone, welcome back to the Weekly SEO in 2021. I am Roman and this will be the first video of the year. This weekly session's goal is to keep you updated in the SEO industry, give some brilliant SEO and content marketing tips. My name is Roman Adamita. I am leading and encouraging the SEO team at BoostROAS.
And my name is Bishra, and I'm working as a senior SEO executive at BoostROAS, and you may know me from my content marketing YouTube videos.
Hello again, this is Adam, and as an SEO associate, I work in the field of digital marketing, and growth is more than a target, it's a passion for me also, and I am trying to realize this passion in the field of SEO.
Great. So let's go through what we will cover in these sessions. As I mentioned, the main goal of this session is to keep you updated on the SEO industry. So long tail keywords, it's important for Google as well. As we know, long tail keywords for clients, for our websites, is very crucial. The only tool that can give real-time searched queries. It's not third-party tool, by the way. Importance of the short URL within patterns. Grow by 1% every day will make you 38 times much better at the end of the year.
And I will cover the topics. Google Question Hub is launched in the USA. 1.9 million more impressions in 3 months is achievable. Core Web Vitals metrics are important for ranking. Content repurposing in 2021. Gaining money for writing content is not a dream anymore.
In general, my speech will be on e-commerce and how should we evaluate the pages of our products that are out of stock, and how should we determine the main keywords of our product. And I will talk about what to look for in product type when using structured data, and finally, how and why to optimize our metadata.
And usage of structured data on product pages, right? So let's go to the first one. Let's assume that a client comes to ask you that they want to be ranking first for general keywords like gifts, books, time, etc. So right here, Google has a great idea, and they give to the search results. As you can see right here, I searched for Christmas gifts, and under the search bar, I see boy for boys, for girls, and etc. So these keywords actually are side words for this keyword. This side words is most trend and most searched in Google. So Google is trying to force recommend users to use long tail keywords for find the most important and the most similar results on their search results. So each of us has experience with keyword researching, but a few of us know that Google can give real-time trend keywords in their search results, which none of third-party tools can give it. In this slide, I'm going to show you about under the search results, we see some searches related to this keyword which I searched. Here is 8 keywords that all the time, in all time, was searched on Google by users. So these keywords actually are most searched by users. When I'm going to the tools from under the search bar, from here there is tools button. So I click at the past week period, and this keywords was changed. So how can you use these words on your website? You can create content if there is trend and you want to be on trend. You can add them on your page to optimize the page and to be more visible for these long tail keywords.
Actually, this is a really good tool to use. The tools part and selecting the period is a really effective way to make keyword research, by the way, and you can also find the seasonal contents of your competitors with the help of some basic search operators such as site. And when you select the exact date, you can find what your competitors published in that dates as a seasonal content. And by the way, I have a blog post about it. You can visit it at the Boost Trust blog. Title is How to Find Effective Seasonal Content Ideas in 5 minutes.
Yeah, there is really brilliant types on your website. So it's like a tool which is like a hidden gem on Google search results, but actually we used the tools button for find some what competitors do in the last week or last month or last year. So we use it just for that, but most of us didn't know about this side of Google search results. So you can use, like I said, you can include these keywords in your content because these keywords was searched in the last week. And if you use them, you can be more visible on Google search results. So when it comes to a website with hundreds of thousands of organic traffic per week, it's a big challenge to take a risk, right? But for me, change is inevitable. So in this part of the slide, we have removed the URL path from a big retail website without making any changes at this period. And guess what happened? When I deleted and redirected the TR subfolder to without TR, the impressions was doubled. I compared this with last 7 days and with last year's last 7 days. So when I checking this on the 2020, there was just a part of these impressions. So you can use this for if you have an URL path and it is very long, then you can short it and try to make a difference in your website. Because let me compare this like you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you don't want to be average of these people or this website, you can make a change and let's see what happened, right? So improving yourself by 1% a year, it will make you 38 times more better version than beginning. Like I said, you can combine this math formula with your life, with your career, or with your industry. Like if I change something every day, if it's actionable something regarding SEO on my website, then after a year, it may be 38% growth. So you can make changes with change something or which improve something in your website. Like today, I am include in my website lazy loading. Tomorrow, I am change 5 meta titles on my product web pages, or I change meta description on some pages which is most popular. Great. So this is not sponsored actually, and it is a new digital marketing virtual conference which is coming soon. So I wanted to share with you that. Yep. So you can go through endvirtualsummit.com and you will see there lots of speakers from the industry. My slides right now is finished. So we are going to Bishra.
Okay, are you ready? Some fun, folks? Yeah. Okay, we will have many interesting slides about SEO and content marketing as usual.
I am.
So Roman and Adem, you know that Google Hub was actually open in Indonesia, Nigeria, and India. And the big news is it's now open in the USA with the English language. It's a really big development because we can gather some English data from Question Hub right now. But in Turkey, of course, we can't access to it without a VPN, but it's a really good development. So the only thing you need to do for using Google Question Hub is signing into the system. And after that, you need to choose your areas of interest or categories, whatever you say. After you choose your categories, you can see all of the questions gathered by Google. After you can see these questions, and if you are having some existing content about it, you can submit your content URLs to that questions. And it will probably turn as a possibility of visibility for you in the future by Google. And of course, you can find new interesting content ideas from investigating these questions. It will be a really good source of content for us in the future, but we don't have it in Turkey, unfortunately, right now. But if you are wondering how to use it, there's a really good article in SEO Roundtable. I just left the URL here. You can just check it after this live broadcast. Everyone, folks, I'm asking you a question. Can we achieve 1.9 million impressions just in 3 months? Just answer me. You can answer me from the comment section also. You can write yes or no. I'm waiting for some replies. So, Adem, Roman, what do you think? Can we achieve it?
Like, everything is possible. Why not?
Okay. Actually, we can achieve that with a good SEO strategy. So we had a client. It was Migros, and Migros is one of the biggest grocery store and online supermarket shopping websites and chains in Turkey. And Migros has a supplementary website focusing on some publishing recipes and beauty care articles. And we wanted to increase their visibility in recipe areas because their recipe portfolio was really good. That's why we started to create a good SEO strategy for them. And this strategy was including content briefs, well-structured content briefs, crawl budget optimization, and recipe structured data.
Sorry, I come back.
Oh, I was saying that we created a successful SEO strategy consisting of well-structured content briefs, crawl budget optimization, and recipe structured data. For crawl budget optimization part, we had a lot of URL parameters, pagination pages, outdated pages, duplicate pages. We just tried to solve them in a quick manner. And also, there was no structured data for recipe areas, and we wanted to give a try and implement it to this website, Migros TV. And after we did it, at the end of 3 months, actually, we got 1.9 million impressions from rich results, both rich results and recipe results. And this was a huge success for us. And by the way, the total impressions of the website increased by 2.5 million. That's a really good increase. Super duper increase, actually.
Yeah.
And I see this question a lot on the web. Everyone was saying, okay, should I implement recipe structured data? Is it necessary, or is it successful? I will be successful if I use it, etc. I thought that there are a lot of questions about it. And for my experience, you can use it. And when you use it properly, you will have success in such a short time, just as in this case study. And by the way, you can read the case study. We just left the URL below.
Yeah, you can go through boostros.com, case study, and Migros TV.
Okay, another question I have for all of us folks. Do you pay attention to Core Web Vitals reports? I know you do, but our listeners, do you pay attention to?
You can comment it, by the way, on the live chat.
So let me tell you a story. You have a website and you are making a lot of A/B tests on this website with the help of a lot of tracking codes, A/B optimized codes. And also you have super uber giant pop-ups to collect some leads from your website, from your visitors. And you totally ignore the fact that they can affect your SEO performance negatively. And you did not consult any SEO specialist about this. And you're having fun, you're good, leads are coming. You're doing your A/B tests. But one day, what happened? Do you know what happened? What can happen?
Maybe pop-ups.
Or drop something.
So someday a core algorithm update comes and punches you in the face, and you start to lose 50% almost of your visibility. It's a scary scenario, but it can happen. So we had a client, we experienced this recently. After the December core algorithm update, their visibility started to decrease in a really deep manner. And we were trying to find the problem of this because we were checking the technical and content problems regularly. Their content was good and in the AAT standards. So what the hell is the problem about this website? We were looking for this. And
you find this in just 1 week.
Yeah, and we decided to check the page speed actually, because I just realized that unnecessary giant pop-up when I entered the website, and I just wondered if it affected the Core Web Vitals, the page speed or not, and I just decided to check the Core Web Vitals reports of Google Search Console, and we realized that there were no good URLs for that website passing the Core Web Vitals criteria. And their largest contentful page score was like 9 seconds. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's
it means that every person comes to your website can bounce back because it's so boring to wait for your website to open.
Definitely. Largest contentful paint is the most important metric for Core Web Vitals. So as I mentioned in our previous weekly SEO, the page experience is coming in May 2021. So Core Web Vitals metrics will be very, very important. So check it out.
And for this client, as a result, we just suggested removing all of the tracking codes and that pop-up from the website. And after they did it, after 1 day, they started to increase their visibility again. So please, before opening up a big pop-up on your website, please ask us or another SEO consultant you are working with, please.
We beg you.
Okay.
And, sorry, I gave a spoiler about pop-up.
So I was going over the exploding topics. You know, I love looking at the trends out there, and they're totally free. And I just came across a content marketing trend, and it's about content repurposing, and it says it peaked this year, and it was really, really interesting. Because why it is interesting? It is interesting. You may ask us. It's normal. Because like 7 years ago, content marketing was like a dream for many brands. They did not think of writing any content for their websites, and in some of the websites, we just experienced content in types of PNG files. By the way, there's no written content or no HTML type of thing, no HTML source code in that website, and that was terrific, and we couldn't tell it to the customers correctly, not correctly, but they just refused to understand the concept of the web.
Yeah.
And right now we are thinking of content repurposing. It's a really big thing. Okay, let companies start to write content, and now they are thinking of changing that content into different formats. It's a really huge deal, by the way. And I just shocked, and I was just happy because 2 weeks ago we were talking about content marketing trends in 2021, and we said that podcasts and video results will dominate the search results in the future. You should try different types of content on your website, and this also shows that you should try it. Actually, you should try unicorn content marketing of Larry Kim. If you have a good piece of content with high traffic, you should use it in different formats, in different platforms to gain more and more visibility. Because if you want to gain visibility with different topics just in a written form, right now you will have a lot of competition, because all of your competitors try to start to understand the concept of content marketing, written content marketing. They're also producing content too. That's why it's so important.
Yeah, content marketing is really important for many industries. Like Apple is the biggest technology brand in the world, right? So one of the biggest, sorry. So they make the best landing page I ever seen for laptops, for MacBook, for Mac Pro, or other products. When you go to their landing page, you are lost in there. You find everything about MacBook. So they have a really big brand. So the MacBook is really trend, is used by lots of people from the industry. So they make a great content marketing in their website. So why the small or medium companies don't do that? I think it's really important for there too.
Yeah, I think that too. So maybe my last topic, but it's a really good topic. So I'm asking you, can you gain money for writing content?
Yeah, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I came across with another data from Exploding Topics. It's about content writing services, and you can see that their trend is rising and the demand for them is rising. So every day, more companies or more people are looking for someone or some company to write content for them. So it's a little bit funny too, because in 2008, I was back at college and I dreamt of being a content writer or blogger, whatever you say at that time. There wasn't a good expression such as content marketing specialist or etc. And everybody was laughing at me. And they were telling me that, just come on, be serious. It's not a real job. You have to be an accountant, or you have to be a conventional marketing specialist, etc. And it was so boring. And guess who is laughing now? Right back here at you. I'm laughing at you right now. So that's all for me.
Thank you very much. It was amazing, Shah.
Thanks.
Okay, when a product runs out of stock, and we actually have to ask ourselves questions like, will this product arrive again? And if so, when will it arrive? And as an example, I put it in a seasonal jersey, the must-say jersey for the 2019 and 2020 season you see in the image. And towards the end of the season, his stock will run out, and it's out of question for this shirt to come again, because the must-say jerseys of the 2020-2021 season will be released, and now the old jerseys will be in demand in the retro marketing field if there's a demand, maybe in 10 years. And if you ask me why Marseille jersey, I don't know. I like Marseille and Lille in Ligue 1 in France, like Anadolu Efes jersey. In this case, we can redirect our jerseys that have run out of stock to the product in the current season with the 301 direction, and redirect them to the other page without losing the importance of this page. And this importance could be the number of backlinks. It could be driving good traffic from SERP. It could be driving direct traffic. And we can apply this other stuff for any page of our products that will not arrive.
Yeah, it's really the crucial one for websites.
Of course.
Especially e-commerce.
Just like the tracking codes, please do not forget all about them. Just check them.
That's so true, really. And while determining the main keyword of our product page, we need to do keyword research, yeah? And like if we are writing a content, it's same like that. We need to make a keyword search. In fact, if we are in a very competitive market, if our keywords are also competitive and our brand awareness, maybe our brand awareness is low, we may follow different strategies. And by choosing words with less volume, and we can focus on them. And by creating separate pages for our shoes on the basis of their colors and their gender, and we can come to the fore by further customizing the content, each product variation.
Yeah. So let me give a recommendation right here. If you have a few colors for your product, for one product, which is the same product, then just make a page with just different URLs in the same page. So to choose the color, and when the user chooses the color from your page, product page, the URL, it will be changed. And this URL also will be indexed by Google. But don't forget about changing title.
And as you've seen on the SEMrush table, I took this picture from SEMrush keyword overview, and you can see like it's a Turkish page, and Nike Air Max white and Nike Air Max black and price. This kind of variation there are in this table, and we have lots of chance to boost our organic traffic from this table.
Yeah, exactly.
And when using product structured data, we should use the offer data in more detail and customize it for each variation of our product. Like we have to create according to different filters, such as the size, such as the color of our shoes. And because the stock status of each shoe size may be different, and there may be a discount on our undersold products, and maybe lower than others with low prices. So that's why every variation is important to us. We need to customize this our structured data for each our pages.
Definitely. Google really investing lots of time and money in this site. So you also can invest your time, your IT team to make changes to implement schema markup. So thank you for being with us. This was our first English live stream for Weekly SEO. And if you have some comments or feedback, just drop them down in the comments or write us on Twitter. So see you next week. Thank you very much again.
Thank you for listening to us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.